so it's kind of know what's going on and what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. You want to be my patient? Oh, I got to write down everything. Nobody wants to be my patient. I don't. Nobody wants. Okay, Barlow, come be my patient. Probably not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Some people learn better with having it done to them, and other people learn better by watching it. All right, are we ready? Everybody, okay. This is what you are doing at the practicum, okay? And I will not talk other than what you are expected to do, okay? All right. Hello, I'm Suzanne. You are Barlow. Where are you?
I'm at school.
Okay, and that is where?
Weber State University.
Okay, do you know what time it is? You don't have a watch, so here, look at my watch.
Totally. About 1:15.
Okay, and do you know who the President of the United States is?
Barack Obama.
Okay, and who is Vice President? That's okay, I don't know it either. Okay, Barlow, the first thing we're going to do is your cranial nerves. Okay? Cranial nerve number 1. Can you smell this?
Yes.
Cranial nerve number 2, I've already checked the Snell and it was 20/20. Cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6. I want you to follow my fingers without moving your head. Good. I want you to raise your eyebrows. Good. And I want you to just look right at me. I'm going to check your corneal reflex. Very good. Good. I'm going to check your pupil reactivity, so I want you to just look right at me. Good. And when I'm on your eyes, I'm just going to look in that red reflex. Just to get it out of the way. I want you to look right over my shoulder. Cranial nerves 5 and 7, smile for me. Frown, blow out. Perfect. Can you feel this?
Yes.
Can you feel this?
Yes.
Good. Close your eyes for me as tight as you can. Wrinkle up your whole face. Good. Cranial nerve number 8. Can you feel this down both sides of your head?
Yes.
Good. Tell me which is louder, bone or air?
Air.
Good. Same thing over here. Bone.
Air.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Perfect. Cranial nerves 9, 10, and 12. Stick your tongue out at me. Good. Bring it in. Put it. Move it to the other cheek, other side. Good. Open your mouth for me and say ah. Gad. Good. Good. Perfect. Swallow for me. Hard to do, huh, when your mouth's dry and you're turning in front of me. Perfect. Okay. Turn your shoulders up and down. Good. Push against my hand with your head. Good. Now this one. Good. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to step back and I'm going to think, okay, I just do cranial nerves 1 through 12, and I'm going to do the mental portion of it. We'll finish the rest of the mental exam. So I want you to close your eyes for me, and I want you to tell me what this is.
Paperclip.
Good. And now I want you to keep your eyes closed, and I want you to tell me what I'm writing in here.
Number 5.
Good. I want you to open your eyes. I want you to do rapid alternating movements. Good. Perfect. Let's see. I want you to close your eyes. Tell me if this is sharp or dull.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull.
And you'll have shorts on.
Sharp.
Good.
Dull.
Put your pants up.
Sharp. Dull.
Good. And while I'm down here, since I forgot this, I'm going to do vibratory. You kick your shoes off for me. There we go. And I'm just going to put those on your toe and below it. You feel that okay? Over here too.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have you stand up. I'm going to have you walk right over there. I want you to put your legs together, hands out to your side, close your eyes, stand on one foot. Good. Now the other one. Good. Now I want you to open your eyes, put your hands down. I want you to take your leg and run it down your shin. Good. Now your other one. Perfect. Now, with the same finger, I want you to touch my finger and touch your nose. And I want you to keep going with that. And I want you to close your eyes. Good. Now I want you to open your eyes and stand on your tippy toes and walk over here. Good. Now I want you to come back on your heels. Perfect. Now I want you to sit down. And I'm going to step back and think, okay, have I missed anything in the cranial nerve assessment? Should I practice this? Let me think. Nope, I think we're good. I think I've done everything. So I'm going to go on to the exam. Okay? I'm going to look at your skin. And I'm going to look at your hair. I'm just going to do a quick exam. And then I'm just going to move down as I go. So I just want you to look at me, and I'm going to check your ears. And again, you don't have to tell the patient what you're doing, but I'm just doing it for you guys. Good. Check this one. Good. Now I want you to look at me, and I'm going to look at your nose. Perfect. Now I want you to open your mouth again and say, "Hi." I've already gagged you, so I don't need to do that. Perfect. Close your mouth. And I'm going to move down the neck. And I'm assessing your lymph nodes, which again, you don't need to tell me, but I'm just doing it for you guys. All right, swallow again for me. Perfect. Okay, I want you to tip your head this way. I want you to tip your head that way. Right at me, and I'm gonna feel your jugular.
What was that?
That was the jugular.
Like
Right
that.
here is your jugular. I need a there's stethoscope. Right, there's jugular, and then your carotids. I'm going to feel your carotids. He's got good ones. You can see my fingers bouncing. And I'm going to feel this one. And I'm going to check the right side. This is your right side. The right side. I'm going to keep on moving down, but while I have my stethoscope, I'm going to auscultate. Go ahead and tip again. Tip this way. Good. I'm going to go down. I'm going to assess breath sounds. I just want you to breathe normally for me. Okay, I want you to say E
E,
again,
E,
again,
E,
again.
E, E,
One more time.
E.
Good. I want you to whisper 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
Good. Now I want you to just turn just a tiny little bit towards me. There we go. And I want you to say ABC.
A, B, C.
And you can certainly come behind the bed if you want.
A, B, C. A, B, C.
Good. Now, does this hurt when I hit your back here? Good. And do you have any pain right through here?
No.
Good. Okay. Now I'm going to assess your cardiovascular. And I'm going to listen to the aortic, pulmonic, herbs, tricuspid, mitral. Good. And now while I'm up here, I'm also going to assess your pulses. Up here in line, I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to have you lay down. And I'm going to assess your cardiovascular again. And again, I don't need to name it this time, but I am going to listen to the 5 sites, which would be aortic, pulmonic, herbs, tricuspid, and mitral. And I'm going to listen to the aorta. And while I have my stethoscope, I'm going to auscultate my vowel sounds. And again, I don't expect you to sit here for 5 minutes. You're just pretending that they're nice and active. I'm going to take my stethoscope off and I'm going to palpate. I'm going to feel your aorta. Look at his. You see my hand jumping? He's got a good one. And then I'm going to do some light palpitation. And I'm going to do some deep palpitation. that changes?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, now I'm going to feel your pulses. Ankles. And while I'm down here feeling the pulses, I'm also going to look for edema. I'm going to feel your pedial pulses. And I'm going to check. Tell me if this hurts.
Nope.
The table's in the way, which it wouldn't be. But
Pushes his toe.
there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to step back and think to myself, okay, I've done the abdomen, I've listened to the heart, I've checked my pulses, I've done Zima, I've done the Homans. So I'm going to have you sit back up. And I'm going to think, okay, so I think I've done everything. Now I'm going to check your reflexes. So we're going to do the ones that we learned, okay? Bicep. You don't have very good reflexes. And come over here. Okay, now I'm going to sit back and think to myself, have I done anything that I missed? And I'm going to say, no, I'm done. Did I miss anything?
What about numbness or tingling?
What about what?
Do we do that? Numbness or tingling in their hands or feet?
The what?
Numbness or tingling in their hands or feet?
No, that's just, that would be more of a review. That would be more subjective data. Okay, this is all objective. So
Range of motion, do we have to do?
I think we got it all. Say that
Do we
again?
have to do range of motion?
No, see, that's the one thing that it's on there, but I don't usually have you do it. If you want to do it, that's the way that you would do musculoskeletal, but I don't usually have you do it, so. Because, you know, you can usually tell range of motion when you have somebody doing the Romberg, and you have somebody walking on their heels and their toes. I mean, if they were struggling with any type of emotion, you're gonna be able to see it when they move.
Did you check his periphery?
Oh, I didn't. I always forget peripheral vision, always. So you just go like that. Now, if you miss something and you completely forget it, we're not gonna fail you. You know, it's a pass or fail kind of thing. If you completely forget the eyes and you don't examine them at all, then what we're gonna do at the end is probably say, okay, what are you gonna do with this? You know, or if you don't understand, we're like, what are you gonna do with this? You know, we're gonna prompt you if you forget something. We're not out to fail you. And so you'll do fine. You know, we'll help you if you struggle through it, kind of thing. Cranial nerves are a little harder to help you through because it's something that you have to memorize. But the rest of it, you know, it's all right there on the table, and you know, most of the time we'll just ask you.
We don't have to name the cranial.
You do not need to name the cranial
We
nerves,
just have to
only by number.
ask him to do it.
You do need to name them by number.
Oh.
So you're saying cranial nerve number 1, can you smell this? Cranial nerve number 2, cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6. Remember we grouped them together, cranial nerves 5 and 7, cranial nerves 9, 10, and 12, cranial nerve number 11. So that's the way you group them together, and that's the way you say them when you do them. And that's the way they are on the Practicum checklist, is I've grouped them together on that paper for you to look at.